What's up, my PT peeps? Brian back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 3, titled The Cell. Spoilers ahead. We got the promo that we broke down a little bit and just some general information that we know right now. It's not a lot about the episode, but we kind of put some things together, and it's pretty cool. So if you don't want to know, stop watching now. Spoilers ahead. So basically, it's going to be about the Sanctuary, and a good little fun fact is the Sanctuary is at Raleigh Studios, where the prison was. And it's the same kind of set that they turned into the Sanctuary. But it's about Dwight, Negan, Daryl, and Dwight is, you'll see, he's struggling under the control of Negan. And hopefully there's a little more backstory. We'll see what happens with that. But Daryl is a broken man. Daryl is, broken and beaten down, probably literally, physically, mentally, everything. Dwight shows him to look at him. He's in that jumpsuit, the A jumpsuit. He's looking at the walker there. He's making him look at it too. And Daryl is just in a dark place right now. So he's going to need some help to get out of there because he is a prisoner of war right now between the saviors and the survivors. And that is not a good place to be. What Daryl is in the cell, basically. A walker that you're looking at there, he kind of looks like the governor to me. Looks like David Morrissey, the guy who plays there, but happens so fast. But you see the other, sweatshirts with the letters. We'll see what that actually means. Hopefully, they're going around setting up the different things. The walkers outside, this is their protection from other people getting in and walkers from getting there too. So that's kind of how it's set up at the Sanctuary. And Dwight is looking on. It happens very fast, but he looks at a one walker in particular. And if you look at the walker, he's doing something very interesting. And it happens, he's kneeling. And remember the whole thing with Dwight and Daryl kneeling and whatever, it's a sign of respect, and you have to kneel before Negan. He's kneeling, and then the walker actually gets up, and you have to watch it during the video. The promos are all over the place. Just definitely check it out. And you'll see he's kneeling. This is the one from the trailer. And he gets up, but he struggles because he's stuck, and he can't get out of that position because he's in a pole, and the pole is on his arm. So the walker is struggling to get up, just like Dwight is struggling. He's kneeling. He doesn't want to kneel, but he's stuck and he can't have any help. That's where Dwight and Daryl are going to use each other to get out. Dwight's going to eventually probably help Daryl get out. And you see Dwight looks onto the walker and he's like, it's symbolism of, that's me. I'm stuck right here too and I need help to get out of this. And so Dwight and Daryl are going to help each other probably down the road. He's walking down the path of the Sanctuary, and I'm sure it's probably him walking alone, and then Negan's going to come behind him in this picture. It looks pretty similar. It can be that. I mean, we have to see how it unfolds, but I would think you're going to have a scene between this. And if you look at it briefly, that's Daryl and Dwight, and Negan comes around the corner, and Dwight pushes Daryl down to kneel because he's like, help me. He's just shut up and kneel. Stop doing that. And then in a different scene, he walks by the group here. This is from the trailer, as we all saw that, but they have an extended part of it where he turns and looks, and you can see his disgust that he's like, God, I just freaking hate this guy. And hopefully there's a backstory why Dwight went back, or did he get captured or whatever. So we'll see. This is just a photo from AMC, and you see he's rocking the crossbow and the vest and everything. That's just on the website. This is the other promo photo. Looks like that. Probably when they're looking on, we'll see, there's probably some meeting or something where Dwight's in the back. We'll see. This is a promo photo as well. It's probably just a hallway down there, and they do a close-up of a door. I would assume the door is Daryl's cell. I would assume Daryl's in there. And he's in a dark place, and he's broken down. He's probably getting physically beat and mentally beat, and Negan's trying to do that. I would assume this probably is going to be in this episode, if not later on down the road. But I would assume that that's Dwight on the bike laying it down, because there's images from this. This is on the AMC website, images in the reflector mirror of the bike. So, and here's another image as well. And I think that's the van that they go for the sneak peek that they did a while ago when Austin Amelia was on was Fear the Talking Dead at the time, I believe. Or it was the special. No, I take it back. It was the special over the summer. And this was the clip that made you think, like, Daryl's dead. He's wearing his vest, whatever. And Dwight's bike gets stuck with the walker. It was this image right here, actually. It was the special that they were talking about, I think, what to expect in Season 7 that he was on. And everyone's like, oh my God, he's wearing the vest, whatever. I don't know if it's connected to this part or not, but it could be, and that's when the walkers are looking down in the trailer. The walkers are flying over. I don't know if it's later or not, but it just looks like it connected very well. This is the guy that everything is his or will be, he says to this guy, and it's a runaway savior. It's not Aaron, it's not this, it's this guy that We'll see who it is and why is the Savior leaving. Why is Dwight going after him? Did Negan tell him to go get him? Is that why he found him in the hallway to go get him or whatever? We'll see how it plays out. But there's this massive truck going after him, and you see the two motorcycles on the side. The car spins out of control. The guy's fleeing. He's panicking. He's scared. Maybe he was part of a group that Negan took over, and I don't know, maybe he's got one of his wives, and Negan's one of his wives is his wife or whatever, but you see from this too, that truck and the two motorcycles, probably Dwight's on one of those motorcycles. They're going after the Savior. I would assume they kill him, or they bring him back, or they beat him, or they do something with him. Maybe they brand him with the iron, or maybe they cut off a finger or something. I don't know what they're going to do, but there is Dwight going after him. A fight breaks out in the sanctuary here too. You'll see, hopefully, I think that's happened in the trailer or the sneak peek, whatever, in the sneak peek probably, and we'll see the underlings of the sanctuary. That's got to be Sherry. Dwight's going to go talk to Sherry. I'm probably sure that Sherry is going to be a wife of Negan, one of his wives. You think Sherry will be talking to either Daryl or Dwight? It's probably going to be Daryl, is what I could think of. So that's what I got for the promo breakdown. We'll see how it is once I get more information. This is Walker Stalker Atlanta Picks 2016. It just ended this past weekend. There is Norman Reedus, of course, at his booth. Here are just some great pictures that we found and saw on there. Dwight with this lady holding there with Negan giving the finger. This is a little close. Look how close they are on there, too. You know, doing Eskimo kisses or whatever. This one's a little tough. You know, come on, too soon with that, too. You know, Negan and Jeffrey Dean Morgan is actually hilarious in a lot of these pictures. Like, look at, he's just laughing like, oh, it's great. He's holding Abe. Terrible. Here's a picture of the panel afterwards on the panel. If you haven't seen the panel, we got a recording of the Norman Reedus and Andrew Lincoln panel. It's 5 parts, part 1 through part 5. It's different there. Check it out. It's awesome. It's a very good interview panel of these two guys right here. So there you go, guys. Like, share, subscribe to the channel to get more videos. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.